All right, well, good morning. We're out here in northern Nevada on this beautiful day. Welcome to another one of our episodes of Side by Side Survival and Adventures. I'm Carl, and I'm with my good buddy Dalton, and we're waiting on Phil. He's coming. But today we got a pretty fun trip planned. We're headed up to this, it's called the Thompson Smelter. It was a ghost town back in the 1910 to 20s. It's about 40 miles away. We're gonna go up through those mountains, like I said, 30-40 miles out there, and we're gonna check this thing out. It's called Nevada's Stonehenge because of the giant concrete blocks and everything. So it ought to be pretty fun and exciting, and hope you guys come along for the adventure. Here's Phil right now. You know, he's got to get gas and all this stuff, you know, we told him to do last night. That's okay, shows up, we have a great time. So looking forward to a fun adventure today, so let's come along for the ride. So I was like, man, nice glasses, nice hat, and I'm like, cool.
But you got the color wrong.
Green, man.
It's supposed to be green.
But that's okay, you can go orange if you want.
I went orange because
okay, we'll give you that. We'll give you the
what's funny is I've had these lenses. I bought them in a 2-pack.
Yeah.
My other ones are scratched.
Yeah.
And so I just put these ones on. I'm like, because now I can see clear. So
yeah, I try not to, you know, I'm real careful with the glasses that I have, just because they're kind of expensive. I hate buying expensive glasses just because I scratch them all the time. So, but these things, you know, they keep the wind out of your face. They're from Oakley, and if you look, they'll have a half-off sale every once in a while, and that's the time to go ahead and buy them. But yeah, these things are awesome. Okay, let's start rolling. It's going to be, there's no wind, and it's snowing like crazy about 15 miles from us, but here it's nice.
Not snowing
Yep,
here.
got some visitors. There's a lot of wild horses up here in Nevada. They're absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're headed right to the base of that big mountain and then another 25 miles south. It's a long ways to go. It's gonna be fun. We're getting closer. Gonna head down out in that valley out there. We're gonna go all the way across. Tight squeeze. We came to our first waypoint. Phil, get the gate! So we're down in this canyon, and we're still got to go to that big mountain straight out there. Then since we hit the mountain, then we veer off about 10 or 15 miles to the south. So this is all BLM land out here, but they run cattle, range cattle out here. So we'll cross a couple gates and stuff as we're going out there. But it's a beautiful day, beautiful country. Dalton's got a new hairstyle. It looks way better than his other one. That's all I gotta say. Noticing some big, heavy military vehicle tracks here.
Must be getting close to Area 53.
Yeah, it's up here around the corner, about a couple miles, so just have to keep an eye out. Somewhere is our turnoff up here. Can you repeat that, Phil?
I said, don't go left. I think that's Area 53. You better take a right.
Actually, not joking. We dubbed it Area 53. We've encountered a couple...
He said turn left.
Yeah, a couple military armored vehicles out here in the middle of nowhere. We've also went this way. And we were met with 2 white SUVs. And there's something going on over here, but we don't go left anymore. So we'll see. We may run into these vehicles out here. This is BLM land, so I don't know what's going on out here, but you know, sometimes you just don't want to find out. Yeah, those guys didn't give me a good feeling at all. And I'll tell you one thing, what we noticed before is these sensors on the road. And look where we're at. We're in the middle of nowhere. And they got locks on them over here. So, because when we tripped a sensor back there a couple of years when we went through there, those guys they couldn't see us. They had to know we were coming. So, I don't know what those guys were from, and that rig didn't look like anything I'd seen. But we're headed the opposite direction, so we should be good. Yeah, we just ran into 2 guys on some kind of all-terrain vehicle. Looked like some kind of military thing. We didn't film them because, you know, we weren't sure. But it was a little creepy. But we did encounter somebody.
Was that really a sensor?
Yeah, there's some... This thing's locked onto that steel rod. It's got a light on it. I don't know. It's a trip. There's nobody in it. That's odd. That's crazy. Just leave our truck out here, it'll be fine. Yeah, you're out here in these back roads, you never know what you're gonna come across. And of course, you know, I left my gun at home first time. Now you get out here and everything's spooky. Let her rip. I'm on the left. Yeah, I don't know where those guys are at. They're supposed to be following me. I told them the speed limit's like 25.
Oh, it's on.
Well, look at those. Now you know why it's called Nevada Stonehenge. Because look at that stuff. It's pretty amazing. Well, we made it up here. I'm not sure how many miles we went, but I'll check it out.
Still a full tank.
Yeah, not too far. The road is kind of graded in here, but look at this thing. I mean, up here, all that brick up there used to be the smelting tower smokestack. There's thousands of bricks up here. And I think this thing operated from around 1910 to 1920. You can see the Stonehenge concrete towers, and this was all a giant building. These stair steps were the building that came down in here, and I don't know. I found an old picture of it, so I'll put it up there. But it's an amazing amount of concrete and work they put in to build this thing. And can you imagine it was all done in, 1910, 110 years ago. So you just wonder how they did it. You just see these random blocks of concrete out here. So we're gonna try to get the drone up. It's not too windy, so we'll have some pretty good pics. To another adventure.
2 years.
Side by side.
Cheers.
Survival and adventure.
Phil's got his cap on. He's looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Is that good?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to have you hold it, but I thought you wanted some.
No.
So,
This was where they smelted copper. Here's some copper ore. This looks like slag. And this is a brick from the big towers they had here. But this thing was just massive, and they've taken all the lumber out, obviously. And it's just the concrete left in here. But we're gonna walk up to the stairway to heaven and check it out. Well, this is a close-up of Stonehenge in Nevada. And somebody did a beautiful mural of this train. Roads less traveled. That's somebody. And engine 23. So they were bringing in I mean, I don't know how much ore they brought in here on these trains. It must have been just a huge amount. We've been to that way about 20 miles. It's called Leadwood Mine. There's a copper mine, and we've been there. We didn't film it, but we will go back and film it, and it's pretty impressive. Yeah, I mean, look at this, how tall it is. It's crazy. And it looks like they've had these big railroad ties in here that it must have supported these from falling over. Somebody gangstered them for steel. Look at the size of these. This is a Stonehenge, man. This is crazy. This must have been the byproduct. It almost looks like it's volcanic, but it's slag coming off the copper. So this is probably the residual. Oh my god, look at it. It's all molten. Looks like they were just pouring it out here. Somehow they extracted the copper out of it. Look at this. These pillars are, I don't know, 20 feet high, concrete pillars. We're calling that the stairway to heaven. I don't know what was on that, but it was massive. And you can see the big blocks up there. Then down in here, I mean, this complex was just, must have been incredible. Let's see if anybody's home. Huh. Yeah. There's the only way to get in here is from this opening. So I don't know what this was. There's only one way to get in that building. It's through that little window. 1.5 feet thick. Bunch of pillars here holding up something. Yeah, this concrete block is what, 4 feet thick? The big pad must have held something heavy. So who knows? We'll see if we can find some old photos, what it could have been. Yeah, we found out that the Thompson Smelter was in operation from about 1910 to 1928. It could process up to 1,000 tons of copper ore per day. And the town around it had about 350 residents. They had grocery stores, saloons. They even had a post office. And the ore was brought in by a railroad. And it was coming from Ludwig, which was a copper mine about 20 miles away. Pretty spectacular to see it firsthand. Just amazing the size of this structures that they built. Incredible what they could do back in the day.
This is a nice view from up here. Beautiful. You can see it. Look how big this thing was. It goes way out in there.
Yeah, it's weird because it's the wind. It was showing it had
Getting windy. So this could be it. But we're starving, so we need to make some food.
All right, so today we've got the modified camp chili. What we've done today is we brought gas out instead of building the fire because of the situation where we're at. But we got the camp chili on the grill with the burgers, and the buns are all roasting up there, and everything's just about done, and we're all hungry. Right? We hungry, boys?
I'm starving.
Starving.
I don't know.
So we'll have a nice lunch here, and we'll let you know how it was afterwards.
All right, Phil, your only job is cook the chili. How is it?
It's nice and hot, and it looks wonderful on our chili.
Oh, man. I'm so hungry. This is crazy.
It's good.
I don't know.
Not quite the
kind of
flavor.
Bloody Mary and
I don't know what kind of strange
chili
drinks you
burgers.
guys made, but
but it's good.
I'm gonna tell you right now, these burgers look amazing, and just look how toasted the bread is. There's a key to making this bread, as long as my wife's not watching the video. It's mayonnaise on one side, and you brown the bread with the mayonnaise on it, and it turns out to something like a, if you put butter on it, it's crispy golden, and got great flavor. So this, it's gonna be great. And you're out of...
Cheers.
You might be out of... Well, that has been a fun trip. And this place is absolutely incredible. We're just trying to figure out how this molten rock came down in here and it flowed out, and they separated the copper, and it's just mind-boggling, the size of this thing. And I don't know, the burgers were
Awesome.
outstanding.
Nap time.
I know. I'm like, we got a long ways. I have to see how far we rode, but it had to be like 30 miles maybe? I don't know. We'll see. It was easy riding though, but nice. But we all seem to come out to a spot that's amazing, and we appreciate you guys coming along for the ride with us. That's the goal of this channel, is just to take people that can't get out sometimes and we just show you the stuff that we find out here in northern Nevada, and we found some really cool spots. So appreciate everybody. Okay, my GoPro just died in the middle of that, so what I was saying was appreciate everybody who watches our channel, everybody who supports us. Subscribe to the channel, because there's a bunch of other cool videos we have out there, and we've got a bunch of stuff planned in the future. Hit the like button, leave comments too if you're curious about what's going on. And there's a lot of people that leave comments. I enjoy reading them. I respond to every comment that everybody sends out, so thanks so much for everybody who's done that. And we'll see you all
On the next one.
on the next one. Right, Dalton?
Tunnel camp.
We
Yes.
keep saying that. We haven't been there. But we're going, and that's there's a couple other ghost towns we want to hit. This was a ghost town. I you know, gave a little info about it and stuff, and we finally got the drone up, so that was cool. But anyways, thanks again for supporting us. We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, we just went past the Area 53 guys again. Same gate that when we came in here, that UTV. It just took off over there. Kind of weird. Did we trip the sensor back there?
That's the same spot.
Yes.
This is the same spot.
So the sensor was in that other gate.
Yes.
So we tripped a sensor, and they came out and met us out here. Said hello. Didn't say anything else.
Area 53.
It's just not me being paranoid, right?
No,
like those dudes.
It's the same people.
We're in the
at
middle of
same
nowhere.
spot.
There's nothing out here.
And and that machine was, it was not a.
No, that I didn't even
Some sort of
recognize
custom
that.
something.
That's some custom made thing.
All right, let's get out of here.
We got a Honda Talent, we got a Polaris, we got a Can-Am. We don't know what that thing was.